Hi, everyone. Can you raise your hand if you can hear me? Raise your hand if you can hear me. Okay, excellent. Thank you so much. Welcome to How to Draw, our new 2020 series. Yay, new year. For January, today we're going to be drawing Spider-Man. Not any regular Spider-Man. We're going to be drawing the Iron Spider. So grab whatever you need right now. If you see at the bottom here, it says you will need some paper, pencil, a black marker, and color pencils for Spider-Man. This is a little bit more advanced than what we usually do. So the design for the Iron Spider was simplified a little bit so that we can accommodate everybody. So it's a little different than what you see in the picture here. You can also feel free to just draw regular Spider-Man without the Iron Spider components, and I'll get into that once we start. So hi, everyone. Just a reminder, whenever you put something in the chat, only I can see it. So if you have any questions throughout the program, please make sure you type them in the chat. It's easier for me to see them there than the Q&A. And to our friends on Facebook, thank you for watching. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes while I set up the second camera to grab what you need. Again, you need paper, pencil, a black marker, and color pencils, okay? Oh, and an eraser too. You also need an eraser. So let's get started. Okay, let me do another sound check. Can everybody hear me okay? Can you raise your hand one more time? You can hear me? Awesome. So I have a question. Do we need to have paper? Yes, you do need to have paper since we're going to be drawing, and we're just gonna get started. So this is the Iron Spider that we're going to be drawing today. Might not look exactly like this one, but instead of having a bunch of lines with the design in the middle, I simplified it a little bit because I know we have little ones watching that also like to draw Spider-Man. So I'm going to show you the different steps. If you want to draw just Spider-Man, that's totally fine. And you can also draw the Iron Spider that you see here. So the only difference is going to be if you want to draw just Spider-Man, we're going to draw the face and the body, and then the whole body is just going to be red and blue for the pants. If you want to draw just Spider-Man, you don't have to worry about the spider legs, the Iron Spider legs. However, if you want to draw Iron Spider, just stay the whole time and we'll go over the whole tutorial. Can you raise your hand if you're ready to start? Raise your hand, raise your hand. Ready to go? Awesome. Let's get started. Okay, so again, this is something that I just drafted up really quickly. As you can see, I'm not a professional artist. These are just fun for me to show you how to draw basics of things. The design is not perfect, and I do want to remind you, it might not be perfect when you draw it either. If it is, that's great. If it's not, don't worry about it. It's your art and it's beautiful no matter how you draw it, okay? All right, so let's start. I'm going to put this one on the side. This is the one I did earlier. Okay, so the first step is you're going to take your pencil and you want to make sure that your paper is landscape, not letter. This is called letter when it's like you would read a letter. You want to do landscape because the Iron Spider legs are going to go all over the place. So, and that's if you want to do Iron Spider. If you want to do Spider-Man, you probably can do it letter, but I'm going to do the horse on the wall. All right, here we go. Again, if you have any questions, please make sure you type them in the chat. It's hard for me to see the Q&A when I'm drawing. All right, so do you have your paper and pencil? By a raise of hands, everybody got their paper and pencil. Awesome. Okay, make sure everything's sharpened. You have everything ready. We're gonna start. So the first thing you wanna do, we're gonna start with Spider-Man's head and body, and then we're going to move on to the details. So first thing you want to do is up top here, you're going to draw a circle. Doesn't have to be perfect, but as close as you can get it to perfect would be great. We're basically gonna draw like a mini Spider-Man. It's not a advanced real life looking Spider-Man. So if the head is really big and the body is really small, is the style we're gonna be drawing today. So that's gonna be Spider-Man's head. So as you can see, it's not a perfect circle, but it's close enough. All right, now we're gonna move on to the body. So once you draw your circle, take your time, make sure it's accurate, close enough so that you can draw Spider-Man's head like you see here. And then we're gonna move on to the body. The body we're gonna do step by step. So the first thing we're going to do, we're gonna draw 2 small lines that are gonna help us draw the rest of the body. So we're gonna put 1 small line here and 1 small line here. And that's going to tell us which way the body's gonna go. And if you feel like I'm going too quickly, please let me know in the chat. I'll definitely take breaks. So unless somebody tells me otherwise, I'm just going to keep going. So now that we have these 2 tiny lines, it's gonna dictate where our arms are going to go. So we're gonna do a curved line this way. We're gonna go and we're gonna stop right about here. So we're gonna go 1, 2, like that. See the curve? And then we're gonna do another one here. 2. I make a lot of mistakes as I go. 2, for example, these I think are too long. So I'm going to take my eraser and erase a little bit because you want to make sure you also leave enough space for the legs. Okay, now we're going to move on to his torso. So within these lines, we're going to draw 2 smaller lines. And we're going to try to follow the same line as we did the first one. Ready? We're going to go 1, a little longer, a little tiny bit longer, and 2. There we go. Okay. And I think both of those lines are too long. So I'm going to delete a little bit, erase a little bit, because then his feet will not fit in the paper. So measure out, depending on the lines that you did, you want to measure out, make sure you have enough room for the feet and for his legs. An easy way to do that is to draw a line down the middle here where you would think would separate the legs. So we're going to draw a line right here. And I think that's good for mine. And then I'm going to draw a line down on one side of that line, and then the line down the other side of that line. Too fast? Okay, I'll take a break. Take a break. Whenever you are, oh yeah, I promise there are no spoilers in this event for those that haven't seen Spider-Man Far From Home, which is the reason why we're drawing Spider-Man today in celebration. I'm sorry, No Way Home, from Spider-Man No Way Home, which was an amazing, amazing, amazing movie. I loved it. So while we wait for everybody, raise your hand if you already saw Spider-Man No Way Home. Did you like it? Raise your hand if you liked it. Yeah, I can't imagine people don't like it. The movie was excellent. Good job. All right. We're going to move on a little bit slower. So to continue drawing the feet, we're going to put 1 line here, outward, and 1 line here. A little bit longer. And while we wait, if you want to, if you already are caught up and we wait for everybody else to catch up with the rest of the drawing, you can tell me in the chat, what was your, actually, no, don't tell me in the chat, because no spoilers for Spider-Man, please. You can tell me your favorite Marvel hero. How about that? If you're already caught up and you're just waiting for everybody else, you can type in the chat, who is your favorite Marvel hero? Siggy says Venom. That's a good one. Not a hero though. Well, I guess depends on where you look at it. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Spider-Man and Iron Man, Iron Man. The Hulk, well, that's a good one. Venom 2. the one we're drawing, Spider-Man, Venom. Good job, Iron Man. Mine is actually, I have two. Green Goblin, oh, nice. Mine is Black Panther and also Doctor Strange. Those are my favorite two. Okay, so moving on. To create the rest of the legs, we are going to draw one line parallel to this one, but a little bit shorter, okay? So we're gonna go one, just like that. And then two. See that? Black Panther, Ghost Spider, Shang-Chi. Oh, that's good. That's a nice one. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Iron Man. Looks like Spider-Man and Iron Man are the consensus here. Carnage. Nice. All right. See, and now we're going to draw kind of like a half circle to connect these two lines to create his feet. Okay. We're going to go ready. One. And one more. There we go. That. Now you have his feet. Alan says, my daddy says Superman is better than all of them. That is that's a good argument. I don't know that I'm going to get into that right now. But I guess we're going to have a lot of opinions this drawing session. Okay. So next we're going to connect the legs with the rest of the body. And that one's pretty easy. We're just going to draw a line in the shape of a small belly that connects both lines. So it's just a curved line in a small curved line. Oh, I don't like that one. Marvel is best. I agree. I'm sorry, Dad. Not a big fan of DC here and youth services, but that's a good argument though. We do like Marvel a lot here. Here you go. We like the Hulk in our house. Yeah. Some people don't like DC. Some people don't like Marvel though. All right. So now that we have the basic of our body, how's everybody doing? Can you raise your hand if you're doing okay? You're good? Okay. Looks like we can keep going. Excellent. So now for our hands. So hands for me specifically when I draw, I like drawing anime and stuff like that. It's very, very difficult for me to draw hands. So I'm just going to show you the really easy way of drawing a fist. So the line that's going down here, I'm going to shrink this one because this one's too thick. If it's too far away from the body, you can redraw it to be a little bit closer like that. And then erase what you don't want. And it's important to erase as you go the lines that you don't want so that you don't get confused later. And got Spidey, Doc Ock, and Green Goblin. I actually love Doc Ock. I think he's awesome. He's very underrated. We're going to draw a circle at the end of each hand, and then we're going to add the finger. So make sure it's very light so that when you erase it, you can't see it. And draw one circle here. Like an oval, more like an oval, I guess. One oval there and one oval here. Oop, it's too long. Like that. And now you have a choice. So you can leave it like this so that when you outline it, it's just kind of like the hands like this, or you can try to draw the fingers, which I'm going to show you how to do right now. So once you have the outline of the hand here, you're just going to make some lines that follow the outline of the circle. So you're going to do a small curved line here and then do a little line there. A little longer. Okay. We're going to do another one here. And then another one here. You can see he's kind of like closing his fists. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Do one line there. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. And then you go back and erase the top of that circle you'll be able to see is this, kind of like this. Okay. Spider-Man's in Fortnite, really? That's good to know. I don't play Fortnite, but Fortnite has some really cool stuff from what I hear from my niece that likes to play Fortnite. Okay, so now we have the body. Good job. That was not very easy. So good job. Well done, everybody. All right, who is ready to move on to the next step? Raise your hand. Ready to move on? Awesome. Good job. Okay, so now we're going to get to the detail on Spider-Man's face, which might look hard, but it's super, super easy. And I'll show you how to do it right now. So you want to draw a very light line, 2 light lines, so that you can go back and erase it easily. One right down the middle, very light. And then one right the middle on the other side. Middle and middle. This is going to help you determine where we're going to put Spider-Man's features. I have a really hard time drawing straight lines. I'm not good at that kind of stuff. I can't cut straight. I can't do many things, walk straight. So instead, I'm going to do it again. And that's why it's important to have your eraser nearby. Try that again. There we go. That's better. Okay. And we're going to draw 2 shapes that are unusual. We're going to draw one shape that goes one line this way, like that. One line like this. We're going to basically connect all of them. Then one that crosses that middle line on both sides. Okay, and now we're going to connect them in the middle. Like that. Doesn't have to be exactly like that, but that'll help you kind of map out where the webs are going to go in Spider-Man's mask. We'll get to that in just a sec. Now that you have this, it looks like Deadpool. Do you look like Deadpool? I used to kind of have similar masks. Slowing down a little bit. Okay. While I wait, let's see, we were asked to slow it down again. How about you tell me in the chat, who is your favorite villain in all superheroes? It could be Marvel, it could be DC, it could be PJ Masks. Who is your favorite villain? James Venom. I thought you might say that. Riot, nice. Goblin, Green Goblin, very good. Ursula. I like Ursula. Ursula's a good one. Thanos, yes. Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Mysterio, Venom, Penguin. Venom's yeah, it's kind of like an anti-hero, huh? Halo, oh nice. Rhino, Carnage, Eevee, X-Men, Thanos, Dr. Octopus. Mine is Loki, but I don't know if Loki's a villain anymore. I think he was once upon a time. And also Thanos was my favorite too. Okay, we're gonna move on. Who's ready to draw the rest of the face? Raise your hand. Team Rocket and Pokemon's a good one too. Okay, so you see these 2 lines right here, these 2 middle ones. This is gonna help us map out the eye. So we're gonna start in the middle of those 2 lines, right? This middle line right here. We're gonna draw one line up. Make sure it doesn't touch the rest of the circle, okay? Same thing here, one line up, like that. And that's gonna be his eyes. And see, you wanna kind of make sure that they're going the same direction. It doesn't have to be perfect, but for them to look even, you wanna make sure that they're close, at least. So I'm gonna do it again. This one's a little bit lower. There we go, that's better. Okay. No, I miss Iron Man 2. The Grinch, oh, that's good. That's a good one. Okay, and now that we have this line that goes up, we're gonna do a half circle that connects to that line, okay? Ready? Do a half circle like that. And actually, I don't like that. That's too small. So I'm gonna do it again. In Spider-Man 2, Also consider that we're gonna do this heavy outline outside his eyes, so it can't be too big, but mine was way too small, so do it again. And do one big one, that's better. Then try to do the same thing on the other side, or you can start from the top too, if that's easier. Now we have one that's bigger than the other. I try to match it. Like I said, take your time. Drawing doesn't have to be perfect. If you want to, also for my friends on Zoom, if you think that I'm going too fast and you're struggling keeping up with everything, let me give you the YouTube link, because you can actually rewind on YouTube. And my friends on YouTube, you're really quiet today, so if there's anything you want to ask me, I am watching YouTube as well. But here's the YouTube link if you would like it. In YouTube, you can actually rewind, go back, pause, and then continue if you want to do that. Okay, so here are his eyes. And now we're going to draw an outline around the eyes. So just the line that follows his eye, just like that. That one you can make big too. And that'll make his mask really pop out. Oh, that was way too big. And I always do this, but make sure you're drawing things lightly, because in the end, we're going to go back and erase all the pencil and outline it with a marker. So take it easy, unlike me. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Elias. I'm glad it's turning out okay. Thank you, James. I love that you love it. I'm glad you're having a good time. Okay, now my favorite part of drawing Spider-Man, or anything when it comes to Halloween drawings and spiders, is I love drawing spider webs. It's super fun. It's super easy. It looks super cool when you're done. So let me show you how to do it. Now remember these lines that we did here? We're going to follow these lines to the rest of the mask. So you see this one, we're going to start with the most obvious one. We're going to draw the line down the middle like that. And then we're going to add one in the middle here, and one in the middle here, like that. Okay. And then, hi Verity. Thank you for watching. And you see this end here, we're going to draw a line down again, and then a line down the middle, and a line down the middle. And then, because you can't really see under the eyes where the line would go, you can just try to space out the other ones that you have and draw some lines next to the eyes. Okay. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like this one. That one was not right. Okay, how are we doing? Can you raise your hand if you're doing okay? Okay, good job, everybody. You guys are moving along very quickly today. Awesome. I'm glad, because we're gonna go back and color everything in today. So now that you have your lines done, I see this one's a little crooked. I told you I'm not good with lines. There we go. So now that we have this done, we're going to start connecting the spider webs, and this is my favorite part. So you can pick any of the spaces that you have here. I'm going to start up here, okay? And you are just going to draw one curved line somewhere next to the middle, okay? And then you're going to do it again, up higher, a little bit longer, like that. And you're just going to do that until you're done with that section. And if it, try to make sure that they're like the same shape as the other ones, so that it looks like a web. So once you are done with this specific part, all you're gonna do is keep copying the same line over and over and over through the other one. So see how this one's here? Connect it with the other line and do one middle one. Up high, same thing, connect it and do it again and again and so on until you do all of the sections. Now that line, I don't really like this one. And as you go, you can touch up your mask. It is fun, right? I love drawing spider webs. It's super fun. Okay, and then just follow the same lines you already drew in the other ones. Here we go. There's really no way of not doing this one right. Anything you do with these lines is gonna look super cool. We're gonna follow on this side. Down. I'm glad you're having a good time. Thank you, Micah. And if the eyes are blocking you from your design, just move on to the next one because you wouldn't see it in his mask anyway. So see how this one's kind of blocking it? Just trying to assume where it would be. And then you just keep going around the whole mask. Let me know when you're done drawing your mask. We're almost done. You're done already? Good job. Okay, I'm almost finished and then we can move on to the next part. I don't like that one. I don't like any of those. Done? Okay. All right, let me finish up here. And we'll move on. Good job. You guys are so fast. Okay, so if you finish this part, then you're pretty much done outlining regular Spider-Man. Now, what you could do if you are drawing regular Spider-Man, let me show you what the design on his chest would look like. Let's see if I can find a good one. Oh, here's a good picture. Okay, let me share my screen so you can see it quickly. If you wanted to draw a regular Spider-Man, this would be kind of what you were looking at right here. So you would want to draw the design right here, the spider, and then add more spider webs throughout his body, and then just add a little bit of blue in the pants and the sleeves. However, today we are doing the Iron Spider. So at this point, if you want to do regular Spider-Man, you can just draw the small spider here and add some spider webs. But we are drawing Iron Spider today. So we are also going to add the Iron Spider legs up here somewhere. So the legs are very long. They're kind of all over the place. You can't really go wrong with where you draw them. You just have 4 of them. So all you have to do is draw more lines. Again, easy peasy. You're gonna start at the neck here. You're gonna draw one line that goes up. And then it goes sideways. And then it goes sideways again. And then it goes sideways again. So 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you're done with that, I deleted a lot of his head. I erased, I keep saying deleted because I work with computers so much. I erased a lot of his head. So let me mark it again so I know where to outline it. Okay. And then when you're done with this, you can do it again up, like coming out of his head. So 1, 2, and it could go pretty much any way you want it. 3, as long as they're not all going the same direction. And 4. Okay. And now we're going to do it again on the other side. 1, 2. I'm going to try to change it up a little bit for this one. 3, 4. Just so you can see the different ways that you could draw this. They're like folded in. If they're stretched out, this would be the more stretched out. This one's the one that's folded in. And again, over here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just gonna have that one sticking out. So there's different ways you could do it. These are the spider legs for the Iron Spider suit. So the Iron Spider is the suit that is given to Spider-Man in the MCU by Iron Man. So this is the one that he's going to be using. This is one that he has, one of the ones he has in No Way Home. Also has this, I believe, during Infinity War and Endgame. So that's the one we're drawing. And we're not just going to do it like that. We're going to go back and you're going to add a second line to each one of the legs that follows the same pattern. They're like robot legs, spider legs. So we're going to go back and we're just going to follow the lines parallel to the ones you already drew. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then for this one, it's important that you do a line that connects them together that's kind of like sideways, like this, because his little spider legs are very dainty. And you know what? Actually, I didn't like this one, so I'm gonna do it again. Turns out I didn't like the way it looks. And I'll go back. Yeah, same thing. Okay, and then again, parallel lines. So just the same lines you already drew. Do them again. And make sure you have that sideways line at the end here. Those dainty spider legs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And then again. Oh, it's too thick. Also forgot to connect these. One, 2, 3, and this one's sticking out. 4, and connect. We're almost done. So now you see how the legs connect. This is basically where the rest of the leg moves, kind of like if they had knees. That's what you would call them. So where it's important that we draw a line right down the middle where these two connect. I mean, where all of these connect. So just where you have the little triangle shape and all of the legs, make sure you just draw a line. And that way we've connected the legs. And that's pretty much it. 1, 2, and 3. All right, let me know when you're done. If I'm going too fast, I'll wait a little bit. I'll leave it there for you. But again, because everybody else is moving along, let me send you that YouTube link, because if you go on YouTube, you can actually pause, take your time, and then play it again. So I'm just going by a majority here. The majority of the kids are ready to move on to the next one. So if you think I'm going too fast, please click that link that YouTube link. If you need to go, of course you can go. It's just a fun program, not a requirement for anybody. Thank you for coming. Now that we are going to color it in though. So if you're done drawing your Spider-Man, then awesome. Congratulations. That was a challenging drawing. So good job. But you can stay and learn how to color him in as well. And there's one more line I'm going to do that I didn't do in this one. I'm going to add because I think it'll look good. Is the only difference we're going to do is add the pants and the boots. So we're going to, oh, sorry. Okay. We're going to draw a line down the middle here to differentiate his pants. I think that's the only one we'll do. Maybe the boots. Not, well, I guess we could do the boots. So we'll do one line here and one line here. Looks like he's wearing shorts. You made his arm shooting away. That's awesome. Oh, and before we move on, so if you're ready, if you're done, you can actually take your marker now and start outlining all the lines that we already did. That's going to take some time, especially with the spider webs, or you can leave it as is and color it in. It's up to you, but I'm going to outline it just so you see what the bulk drawing is going to look like. You don't have to. But I know some people want me to slow down. So let me share my email in the meantime. So you can send me some pictures of your drawings. I would love to see them. I just put my email in the chat. Please, please, please feel free to send me some photos of your drawings. If I get enough of them, we will post them to social media. So please share them. Parents, please know that if you send me a picture with your child's face on it, it will be posted to a social media. So if you want to just send me a picture of the drawing, that's totally fine. I would love to see them. Thank you so much, everybody. All right. So I'm glad you're having fun, Inessa. I'm having fun too. Now I'm going to start outlining. I have a Sharpie here, and I'm just going to start redrawing all the lines that I already drew. This will make it look so good. So outline it again. Take your time. If you feel like I'm going too fast, please use the YouTube link. You can always go back to the recording. Make sure you take your time. I don't mean to rush you. We do only have 1 hour for this event, so feel free to watch the YouTube version so that you can take your time with your beautiful art. James asking, can we do more of these classes? Yes, this is actually a monthly class that we've had for a while now. Can anybody raise your hand if you attended some of the other drawing classes? Raise your hand. Okay, we have a few people that went. Thank you, thank you. We have a few people that went to the other ones. If this is your first time, then welcome. To have this event every month. And at the end, I'm going to show you our next one, which is going to be February 1st. We are going to be learning how to draw a tiger because 2022 is a Lunar New Year of the tiger. So you can learn how to draw a super cute tiger. We'll add a Happy New Year thing to it. If it's your first time, thank you, Amanda, for being here. We've drawn Dogman before. We drew Lapras and Seal. We did a Halloween one. We drew Cat Kid. So we have fun with these. So please make sure you come back if you like them. I love this. Is probably one of my favorite programs that we have here at the library. How to draw the Hulk? I could try. We'll see. We switch it up in the theme. So since we're doing superheroes, next month we'll do a tiger. We'll see which other ones we do. We've done Pokemon before as well. But yes, the previous drawings are all on YouTube. Everything is on YouTube. Actually, I can send you a link to the playlist because we have a whole playlist of these. And there was another one we did with one of our amazing volunteers, Miss Solani. She actually taught everybody how to draw like general drawings like oceans or, you know, whatever it might be. And that was more for families. So let me send you that link. Thank you for being interested in the other ones. Yeah, all the other ones are on there. So you can learn how to draw other things. But I always love your suggestions. So feel free to send me suggestions on what we should draw next. I actually planned them based on the things that you guys tell me. So let me get the link for you. Make sure you are outlining your drawing, please. Well, I'm taking a break to show you this. How to draw for kids. Okay, here's our playlist. This is all our how to draw programs, which was Cat Kid, Dogman, Ice Pokemon, Creepy Doodles. Oh, a Disney Princess one would be good. That's a good idea. I will definitely consider that one. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I should do princesses since we did superheroes today. I'll let you know. Oh, we only have 15 minutes left. I'm gonna have to speed this up. So I'm sorry if I go too quick, everyone. You have only 15 minutes left, so let's try to make this quick. Let me hurry up. My only other recommendation for what we're doing right now would be that the outline of the eyes is actually black in his mask. So if you're using a marker for this part, these two lines right here, right outside the eyes, I'm gonna actually fill it in with the Sharpie. Oh, we have 4 kids watching. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you had a good time. Thank you for being here. Color it in as you wish. And remember, you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. If you want to color it in a different way, you want to draw Spider-Man in a different position, you are the artist. It's going to be beautiful any way that you draw it. I'm just showing you kind of like a basis, but you can totally draw your own way. My Sharpie's not doing well. On this other marker, let's see. And somebody wants to see the other picture, so you can take a look at this one while I shape the other one in, just for a few minutes, so you can see the reference. Okay. Let me check in. How's everybody doing? Is everybody done? Done outlining, and I took a big break. Yes. Okay, we have a few people that are done. I think a lot of people after we drew Spider-Man left. Not a lot, but some of us. Most of us are still here. Good job, you guys. And if you're done outlining, still outlining, I know this is going to take some time. So if anything, if we run out of time, I'll just leave the picture up so you can refer back to it. Again, this is a simplified version of the Iron Spider. It's not 100% accurate because the original Iron Spider is pretty difficult. It's a lot of lines and it got really confusing. So that's why I simplified it a little bit. But remember, you can draw it however you want. That line does take some time. There's a lot of lines involved here. Okay, I'm gonna move this one back to the outline. And if you are done outlining, what you can start doing is coloring in all of Spider-Man's face with the exception of his eyes is red. So you can just start coloring in red. A whole mask should be red. Oops. And remember to actually erase everything with your marker before you start coloring in too. I'm sorry, I should have said that sooner. I'm rushing. See, I'm rushing and now I'm messing it up. Don't rush. Don't do that. Take your time. Watch the video. Pause it as you need. If anybody needs a link to the video, let me know. The whole face is red. Yes. Here's, you need to see the picture again. I'll show that to you while I'm finishing the outline. Whole face is red. The pants and the torso are a little tiny bit complicated. So just wait on that one. We'll do that one together. And then if anything, I'll start there so that we can have the design done and then you can color in the rest at home. So I'm putting that up with a lot of kids already finished. Good job. Yes, the whole face is red. You can hurry up. Yes, we can, because we're almost out of time. So I'm just going back to erase all the pencil. Okay. We got the Taurus family that says 3 kiddos, first time joining, 7, 5, and 3 are loving it. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. And yes, please do watch the other videos. All of the ones we do are super fun. So thank you so much for watching. Okay, I hope that you're having a good time. And remember, parents, kids, don't rush. You can always watch this later. I'm gonna keep saying that all day. You can click on that link for the playlist and then the link to the event that's going on right now. So you can go back and pause because I already rushed and I did not do a good job when I rushed. So please make sure that you are following along. Take your time. Here we go. All right. Now, see the whole face is red. We're going to get to the body really quick in case we have to leave. Oh, I'm glad you're watching with your granddaughter, Sherry. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you're having a good time. This is a really fun activity for all families. Hold on. What did I do with the boots earlier? Oh, yeah. I had a line here. Okay. Okay. Let's move on. So for the spider in the middle, see that's a sign. If this is too complicated, you could just do a circle and that would be fine. But basically the shape that we're going to be doing, let me get a new paper. 6-year-old girl, Sarah, first time doing it. I'm glad you're having fun. 8-year-old son watching. Thank you, Puna. Thank you for watching. Okay, so the line for the spider is going to be a few lines and it goes like this. Ready? We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's going to be the head. And then we're going to go again. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the body. Okay, that but better. 29 and having fun. I'm glad. How old am I? I'm 31, so this is super fun for me as well. Okay, here we go. Ready? Just like we practiced just now. And this is a test because I didn't give you a lot of time to practice. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember the body. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good job. We did it. Well done. Good job, Ashvi. Thank you for watching. Okay. And now the design, the simplified design is going to be, we're going to do 2 lines with the yellow here. And do 2 lines that go up. Okay. And 2 lines that go sideways. Make sure you mark them a lot. This one has to be, yeah, really press it on, especially me because you can't really see in the camera very well. And then we're gonna do 2 lines. And this one's gonna be a little harder. So it's gonna go 1 and 2. And then we're gonna go 1 and 2. And the second one, 1 and 2. And this is our simplified design for the iron spider. There's gonna be a few yellow lines. Fun mommy daughter activity, doing it with your 9-year-old daughter. Awesome. Oh, I'm glad you're having fun. I do love these. And if you guys know our other programs, Miss Jackie, I actually give her all of the drawings after this event. She gets all of the drawings that I make in these events. So we love it at the library here too. We're having a lot of fun doing it. So we're gonna do 2 lines in the upper arm here that go inwards, kind of like a triangle. 1, 2, and then 1, 2. And remember, I'm just trying to get to do this quickly because we have to go soon. So I'll leave this up so you can see it. I'll hold it up closer. So 1, 2, 1, 2 here, and then 2 near the wrist. And the last one we're going to do is going to be on the boots here. 1, 2. So see all these yellow lines. Do not color them in because the inside of it is actually going to be blue. Hi, Odie from Orlando, Florida. Thank you for watching. Okay, so these actually, except for these 2, actually are colored in yellow. The other ones are going to stay just the line. Okay, so I'm going to color this in so you know what I'm talking about. 1 and 2. Okay, Bibiana, you're 6. Hope you're having fun. Okay, so 5-year-old James loved it. Can't wait to do more. Good, I'm glad you had fun. Make sure you check out the other ones. Okay, so the inside of the rest of them is going to be blue. Okay, I'm just going to color it in really fast. I'm trying to get this done. You have 5 minutes left. Hurry, 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 hurry. We can do it. And again, if I'm going too fast, just go over to YouTube, pause, take your time. Don't worry about it. See how I'm coloring everything in blue. And then the rest is going to be red. This is where it gets really complicated. The iron spider design is a little bit difficult. The other ones that we did Dogman, Cat Kid, Seal and Lapras from Pokemon. And then we did a Halloween one. And then we're going to be doing a tiger next month. Thank you, Mia. Thank you for watching. Okay, so remember to color this in. And then the only other thing that's blue is the pants. So remember how we drew a line here? That was just so that we could tell where the pants end because those are actually blue. And I just realized I made a mistake here because the boots are actually supposed to be red. So, and there's so many designs for the Iron Spider too. There's like the MCU one, there's a one from the comics, and so they're all different. Even if you make a mistake, it's fine. There's so many of them. Nobody would be able to tell. Okay, so I've colored in everything that is blue, and I'm just gonna shade in the legs and then start with the red. I'm gonna do it very fast. Fast, 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 fast. I apologize if I got a couple minutes over. Should have given more time because I forgot about the outline and how long it takes. Sorry about that, guys. But I hope you're having fun anyway. Almost done, almost done. Okay, I finished with all the yellow and I'm just gonna color in the red. Bye, Bushra. Thank you for coming. Now we gotta go. We gotta go. We're almost done. I promise. We have 3 minutes. I can do it. I'm just gonna color in the red. And you guys, just because I'm rushing, please don't rush. If you have the time at home, take your time, pause this video, and take your time with it. Just rushing because I gotta go. I'm sure Miss Jackie will like it, even if it's rushed. Miss Jackie says yes, she will. Okay, almost done. We got it. Got 2 minutes. You can do it. The shirt is red. So anything that's not already colored in blue or yellow is red. If you didn't do the Spider-Man, the Iron Spider design, you can just draw a black spider in the middle and then the rest is red. You're almost there. Normally in a normal drawing, I'd really go back and like blend all these lines in, but because I'm trying to get through it quickly, I'm not gonna do that. But when you have lines like this going in all different directions, you can actually go back and draw the opposite way and it'll blend it out pretty well. But I don't have time for that right now, I'm sorry. So we're gonna color in the rest, the red, carefully going through these lines. Lots of lines today. Almost done, guys. We got this. Got 1 more minute. I think we'll be done right at 5. Oh, a couple minutes because I do want to make sure I say bye to everybody. Spider-Man will be done at 5, which is right now. It's 5 p.m. here in California. And we are all finished. Good job. We did it right on time. Here is the Iron Spider completed. Good job. Thank you, Aiton. The color of the shirt is, oh, I think I answered that one, Linda. Thank you, Errol. Thank you, Micah. I hope you guys had a good time. I'm sorry it was really rushed at the end. So make sure if you're not done, go back, watch your video. Finish all the steps to a point that you like it. Remember, this is your drawing. You can do it the way that you think is going to look best. Doesn't have to be exactly like this one. Touching up the blue so you can see it. It looks pretty good in person. I know it's a little bit harder to see in the camera, but thank you so much, everybody, for coming. And one last thing that I would like you to do for this drawing that I haven't done in my other ones, we should start. You please sign your name, the bottom right corner, because you're an excellent artist. So I'm going to write my name, which is Lorena, and then today's date so that your parents or you can keep it. Oops, sorry. What happened? So your parents or you can keep it as a keepsake, okay? So today is January 11th of 2022, and I'm gonna keep it that way. And like I said, I give this to Miss Jackie, so I'm just gonna write Jackie right here. If you're gifting this to anybody, you can write their name somewhere. And here is our finished Spider-Man. This is the Iron Spider. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming today. Thank you for rushing and not rushing with me throughout the program, coloring everything in, tracing all these lines. in this complicated design. So good job, everybody. Thank you so much. There is a survey at the end of this program, parents. I would really appreciate your feedback so that I can apply this feedback to my other programs. And again, our next event, let me show you. I'll send you the link. Our next event is on February 1st. We're going to learn how to draw a tiger. So I can send you a link. I already have it up on the calendar. I just haven't added the picture yet. But if you're interested and you want to save the link, there it is. Please make sure you check that out. It's going to be next month in celebration of the Lunar New Year of the Tiger. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Go see Spider-Man if you haven't already. It is such a good movie, Spider-Man No Way Home. Thank you again, everybody. Bye. Bye.